see, where am I? We're in the events editor right now. So what you can do is you can come in here to create an event. You can go audio file. This would be, you can name it and then go out and find, and it has to be a WAV file. You can use any WAV file you want. This would be if you recorded your Pledge of Allegiance, save it as a WAV file, you can load it in right here. Get back into the schedule again, we can do this and click execute now, and the bell tone will go off.
Now, the Pledge of Allegiance, can you manually do it from a location, or is it set at a time?
You can do either, so you could actually come into the event editor, go here. If you had it saved, just like I can click, just like I did with the schedule, I can do this and then click activate. And it'll play it at whatever time you, whenever you
Sure.
decide.
But could you do it from the base handset at the desk?
I would have to look into that.
Like you do an all-call, you
Right.
do a random bell tone, have them send off the bell tone, can you also send off the Pledge
At the
of Allegiance?
moment, you guys have one extension coming in, and that is just an immediate all-call. So if you want to do anything else right now, it's going through the software. We'll go back
So you can
to,
dial 5,000 and just do it.
yeah, just read it off. Got,
So where's the 2 hour delay?
It's not in there yet.
it's
I
not-
know, I know.
But yeah, you would have to come in here, so we can go ahead and put it in there for you. We'll go 2 hour delay, hit OK. You now have a blank
And then we could add
schedule, and then you come in, add event, so it would be 10 o'clock start or whatever.
Sure.
And you can put in your bells that way.
Well, it's not far off from the last system, just a GUI interface.
It's very, yeah, it's very similar to the old system in which it was, lays itself out. I'm trying to think what else you have there.
This is your calendar view. You can actually set this if you wanted to start it at the beginning of the school year. You can change your start date to July, August, September, whatever your start date is.
That's
You can set
nice.
to go there so that you're viewing it and not broken up
And it
like
doesn't go
this.
off on Martin Luther King Day, it doesn't
Right.
go
Yeah.
on Christmas.
Mhm.
So you can assign days off.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
All holiday break and so.
well, right, because then it's not annoying people
Cool.
that
That's all right.
are working
Then I'm gonna
as students.
see if I can scroll down here.
Also turn on before the first day of school.
Oh.
Down at the bottom of here, you have your regular weekdays. So right now, I already have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday already set as the standard.
Sure,
Right.
that's what there is.
Yep. And then you can come in and have an override. So if you know the next set of Mondays are going to be different, you can click Monday and select the schedule you want it to.
Well, I guess Wednesday.
Right, yep, exactly, currently.
Also, what you can do, so at the top, right now, we are in view mode. So you can click on a Tuesday and it'll show you in the selected schedules. So right now, all of them are selected. Every Tuesday has standard day. Right next to view is build. And we can scroll down and if you knew 27, 28, 29, and 30. You can build that as a date group and then go back to view. And you can see that they are now highlighted together. And you can select what bell you want to run on that day. So it would be, I mean, you can turn them off because that day, it's Christmas week, you guys will probably not even be in here. You could leave them off.
So if you want to turn them off, I don't see that as a schedule.
Right, that would, all you do is you just clear it.
Yep.
So right now, there's nothing there. No bells will run.
Yep.
Like you can actually go ahead, if you know for a fact you've got orientation day and you want to set that, you can set it now. Go through all of next year and set all of your schedules if you wanted to.
Well, backing up to what you said, I just want to clarify for
Uh-huh.
myself. If we were on an actual, calendar that was built, and we wanted to eliminate the holiday break time, we would highlight those, but they would already be populated on the left. We'd highlight them and click clear for that
Yes.
grouping.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, if Once I built the view, when I built the date group, it already cleared it, so it's empty. So you have to, once you build a date group, you have to assign a schedule to it.
Okay,
And then we can, if you want to delete it, you can come back into build. You can see that they are highlighted there. You just come back in and click them again to clear them out.
okay.
So you just know how to select it for the,
Say again?
I was talking to myself.
Right.
Cool.
And then as far as you guys are going, there's not a lot more that you guys will really get into. Here is that clock where I was saying, I have this is the same NTP that the clock systems are using. That first one for the clocks is the same one here. If you guys find that you want to use a different NTP server, you can come in here and fill those out. And you can do the same thing with the clocks. You can just make sure that they're on the same, so the bells hit the same time when the clock changes.
Right.
And so for Tuesdays, this system is the one controlling our bells.
Yes.
Weather's supposed to be good, so we won't have to worry about that 2-hour delay yet.
Yeah.
Who's going to?
Well, we don't have any build anyway right now.
Well, I thought, Randy, didn't you provide them with the 2-hour delay schedule?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of other options. You can come in here and set up users so that when you log in as a specific user, and they only have access to certain things. So you can come in, add user, tell it you only want it to access the schedules or the calendar so that they can change what schedule is playing on the day, but they can't actually change the schedules themselves. Setup is all of the information for the message server. It's a lot of this is the same stuff that you can access through the 102B tool. This is just another way to get there. So you've got all of the host name, IP address, the syslog can be accessed here. VIP is the ports. There's the SNMP. A lot of this isn't even being used. Here's the syslog again. You can put in your IP address and it'll send you the syslog information. Crisis alert is not enabled right now. That is for another system. There's the paging information again, same that was on one of the pages when we looked at it in 102B. Availability and miscellaneous.
So I saw the paging didn't have a pre-tone associated with it?
That is, that's just a, if you're making a quick page, so if you were to build one in here to send out as a quick page,
Okay.
there's nothing loaded in there. I think you can actually, when you go to the quick page to do that, that's like a, you can send a, we'll get to that over here in the quick page right there is the next one down. Well, here, we'll just go to that and I'll show you. Go to quick page. You can select what group you want this to go to. Here are all of the tones that are currently in the system. If you guys add to it, you can either select to go into one of those files or add another folder yourself. You can do a, well, the clocks are not Valcom, but you can, if you have displays, you can send text. You guys don't have displays through this, so you won't be using that part. You can activate text to speech where you just type it out, and then it reads it through Paul's voice.
I want Australian voice.
I like the British voice.
It's only got Paul. It used to come with Mary too. It's just Paul now. And then you can set it here to repeat whatever you're wanting to do. So this is, again, you could come in here if you wanted to just manually activate the your Pledge of Allegiance. You could come in here and activate that. Graphics is for this interface, which you guys won't be using. That would be if you wanted to set up an image where people could come in and click to activate a page instead of going through the rest of this. And then the editors was where we are. CAP is emergency alert systems. what you guys have running through something else. Audio editor was that tone, those tones again. We're not doing text here. The events was the thing that are activated on the schedule. Schedule is where you build out all of the events to happen throughout the day. We do not have any inputs at the moment. You can also come in here and edit the group codes just like we did in the 102B tool. Playlist is another event that you can build if you wanted multiple events to happen in one time. You can set it up in a playlist, or if we were using a relay to activate something, you set it up in the playlist. The relay plays a playlist. We're not using icons or text monitors. Preferences is where you would set up the password for this software.
LEDs or something.
And then the support is the logs. And then there's a log out button at the bottom.
I see it is licensed. Never like.
Oh, that's, yeah, that's just within itself,
Okay.
the license to itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unique.